Hey guys, so Honda basically sent me an invite to test drive one of those Clarity EVs. Now it's just basically the same platform as the Clarity fuel cell, just simpler. Without the fuel cell, it's just the EV with batteries and stuff. They took out a lot of all the fuel cell stuff, and it's just a plug-in electric. The main questions is, what are the stats? EV range is estimated to be about 89 miles to the charge, and the charge time is on level 1 is basically 19 hours, level 2 is 6 hours, and level 3 is 80% at 30 minutes. Basically, the lease information is about $229 a month for 36 months with $2,000 down. That's what I overheard from one of those sales guys, or not sales guys, but the information folks there. From the front, it looks like a robot from an anime series or Transformers. From the back, it actually looks like the designers have way too much clay on their hands, and it just makes it look heavy. In fact, it looks kind of like the RoboCop one's 6000 SUX. Anyways, but the back looks kind of funky with that. The aerodynamic design looks kind of like the stuff from the Insight in the past. In the Insight, when we did the test drive, we just drove it around the mall and onto the surface street for a while. It wasn't really that long, but overall, it's a Honda design car, which means everything is where it needs to be in terms of ergonomics. The touchscreen display for your navigation and all the infotainment stuff is all there, and for the power buttons right where you think the key slot would be, and just push to power. I really hate these push to power things. The parking brake and brake hold are in the center stack, actually in the center column where the gear shift would be. All the gift shift buttons are push buttons or pull buttons, which is kind of not as ergonomic and useful as I thought, because I prefer something I could just shift by lever. But that's just me. Same thing with the Ford ones too. They have those push button things. For the driver's side, you have basically have programmable seats and power everything pretty much. Your seats are powered for the front passenger and the driver, and you have power windows and everything. This is meant to be actually a luxury car, that's better than like an Accord, the size of an Accord, but better. On your steering controls, you have all your audio and infotainment stuff on the left-hand side, and your cruise control stuff on the right-hand side. Overall, it is Honda styling and Honda ergonomics, so you have everything at your fingertips. Like I said, I owned several Hondas before, but overall, it's pretty neat. In the back, you have your windshield wiper, and controls, as well as the shift up and shift down paddles. These paddles actually, they don't really do much for the regen. They just change the regen amount. For the center stack, you actually have your climate control, which is all automatic. It's pretty straightforward and simple. Just dial the temperature and just let it set by there. It's all push button again. It's a lot of looking down if you don't recognize where it is. Overall, the layout is very, very clean and very futuristic. I still prefer a shift, control rather than push button, but that's just me. In the rear, they have rear vents and rear power, which is nice. There is a little hump in the back there, but it's not that much noticeable at all. You could definitely fit 5 people in, 5 people total, 5 adults easily in here. Power seats for both the driver and passenger, which is cool. And in terms of the visibility, you have your both rear mirrors actually have a curvature on it. It basically has an extra wide mirror integrated into it, as well as a push button to see the side right camera. They actually have that Honda camera and Honda Sense safety on this thing. So you actually push the button to get the right camera working to see your blind spots, and it displays on the center console infotainment system. Pretty neat. Overall, not bad. Visibility in the back is pretty cool because other than that big window in the back, they also have a little split window on the bottom that looks right through the cargo area. And there's a little piece of strip here, but basically you can see through it during a test drive. You just peel that thing off and you can see right through it, through your cargo. Not cargo, but you can see through, there's a lot more visibility through the hatch. On the top, there's actually a home sync system for your sunglasses, as well as your home garage door opener and lights. In the back too, it's kind of there's a second glass panel there that you can see through. Overall, it's not bad. It's very visible. There's even a rear view camera on it, mounted on it. So this is more like an Accord, and it's more luxurious driving than that of like my Chevy Volt or even a Prius. It's very well appointed and well designed, and it's very comfortable. Leather seats, great stitching, great ergonomics. It's what you expect from Honda. in their ergonomics department. In the back, it's very comfortable too for 3 people, 3 adults. I mean, this is not bad. It even has a cell phone holder for each of the front seats for the passengers, so they could just put their cell phones there. And of course, they have drink holders too for the rear folks. In terms of the front people, there's 2 USB charger plugs. One's meant for your smartphone, one's meant for just charging at 1 amp. Both of them charges at 1 amp, I believe. And overall, that's just a cubby hole underneath the thing. In the center storage, there is actually a height adjustable cup holders in the front and a pretty big storage bin in the center. The wheels are kind of funky. There's that plastic / alloy wheel covers that they have, and in the front engine department, there really isn't an engine. There's a big motor in it, but at the same time, there's a lot of space in between the motor and the front radiator fans. I'm not sure if that's important, but I think that was really interesting. I don't see any braced tower bars or anything, but overall, it's just pretty interesting. On the test drive, it was really short. It was only around the mall and then coming back on one of the surface streets. Overall, it was a very, very nimble ride for the weight of the car, and it was really fun to drive. It's really comfortable to drive too, and it's very spacious, both in the cargo capacity and also in the passenger side and passenger capacity. It's a really fun car to drive, and it's very lightweight. Overall, not bad. Overall, I'll probably wait for the plug-in hybrid version of the Clarity, which is coming out in a few months. But overall, thanks a lot. Please like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. See ya next time.